Hey guys, Will here with Create Studio. In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can edit our New Year's template and customize it and make it your own. Let's go ahead and take a look now.
Hello. May the coming year bring you health, happiness, and prosperity.
Wishing you a year filled with new adventures, accomplishments, and joyful moments.
New year, new hopes, new beginnings. Let's make it a great one.
Happy New Year!
All right, so this is a really fun and easy template to work with. So let's go ahead and show you where it's at and how to get started. All right, so I'm in the homepage of Create Studio 3. You navigate down to your templates, and under character explainers, you'll see here is our New Year's template. So once I select this, you'll see you have the option to choose square or vertical. I'll choose vertical and click on Start Editing. All right, so now that we have our template open, let's go ahead and double click on our main template group, and I will then open up our elements group here. And then inside of that, we have our 3D characters group right here. So if I double click inside of that one, you'll see this is where all of our characters are housed, nice and neat. So if I scroll through, you see there's the main character for the male and the 2 female characters that pop in, right? So if I want to edit and make any adjustments to characters, this is where I will do it. All right, so let's show you how quick and easy it is for me to turn this guy, this Tom character, into me, right? So it's very quick and easy. So if I select this character, I come over here and go to customize, and on the fly, I can go in here and change his top, right? I can put a t-shirt on him. I can change his pants. Let's give him some pants here. And then let's go for shoes. And I'm going to go ahead and choose these Vans because I am a fan of Vans shoes. And then for my hair, let's make it close to what I have. So I'm going to go with this medium hair. I think we're looking good so far. Go to glasses. I don't really wear glasses, so I'm going to take those away. And then facial hair, I don't have a goatee per se, but maybe some stubble. I don't know. And then accessories, I do wear an Apple Watch, so I'll keep that on. But again, you have the option to choose different styles of accessories, which is really cool. I'm going to keep the Create Studio logo. And then for my colors, here's where you can really get specific and really customize it even more. So for skin tones, you can choose the skin tone that you need. And I'll just go ahead and actually, I'll turn this guy here a little bit. And let's see what we can get just to kind of get a darker skin tone here. And then from here, I will go to hair and I'll choose my black hair. And then I will go back to colors because I tapped off of that. And on my main top here, I can change the color of that, right? So let's say I want to make this more of a bluish color shirt. Can do that. And then for my pants, I'm thinking that we can keep them, let's just make them black. How about that? All right, so I quickly created a character based off of me. And now I can use him in my template and he will maintain all of those animations that are in there. And it is a really cool way that you can customize your characters. All right, so now let's go ahead and talk about how we can add some audio. So I'm going to record my own voice and bring that audio into this to bring my own message to whoever friends and family I want to send this video to. All right, so now let's go ahead and record our own personal message inside of Create Studio 3 and show you how quick and easy that is. All right, so I'm going to navigate to my music section and I'm going to click on the record button here in the top left corner. And here is where it brings up our recording interface. So most people will probably just be recording into their computer microphone, which is fine. So up here at the top, you'll choose your input for your microphone. And I'm going to just choose one of my audio interfaces. And you'll start to see that when you start talking just out loud, you'll see that you see a level in the microphone there inside of this black box. Now what you can do is you can choose stereo or mono. I'm just going to choose a mono file for right now. And then click on start recording. So let me record a message and then we'll import that into our session and show you how to work with it. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Wishing you a year filled with laughter, success, and unforgettable moments. Here's to new adventures, exciting opportunities, and making 2025 the best one yet. All right, so I click stop. And now here's where you can play back your recording and see what that sounds like. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Wishing you a year filled with laughter, success. All right, so once you like the audio file that you've recorded, you can then click on import and it will import that into your session. All right, so now I'm going to go back into this group for all my character animations and I'm going to delete the text for that primary male character, right? So I don't want this audio in there because I'm going to bring in my own. So I'm going to select it and then hit delete on the keyboard. And then I'm going to drag in the audio that I just recorded. All right, so I've got this and I know that I'm probably going to need to trim this up just a little bit. So I'll trim this from here. And then I know that just based off my audio waveform, it starts here. So I could trim this to about right here. And then I can bring this right here. And let's see how this plays so far. Hey guys, Happy New Year. Wishing you a year filled with laughter, success.
Wishing you a
All right, so now you can see that I'm going to have to shift my animations and the other speech for the characters to the right a little bit so it aligns properly with my new dialogue. So let's go ahead and select my characters for Lenka and Lily, and then their speech and dialogue and these people shouting at the end, right? So I'm going to pull them to the right so that they align right after he says his line right there. All right, and then what I can do too is I'll pull this in this way so you can see, and I'll just pull out my timeline here too so we can adjust for that as well. So from here, let's play it from right there and see how that looks. Exciting opportunities and making 2025 the best one yet.
Wishing you a year filled.
All right, so we got a good alignment. Now I just need to sync my audio to my character, right? So I'm going to go ahead and select my recording there, right click it, and I'm going to say sync with Tom. All right. And now when I play this back, hey guys, Happy New Year. Wishing you a year filled with laughter, success, and unforgettable moments. Here's to new adventures, exciting opportunities, and making 2025 the best one yet. All right, so we've successfully recorded and imported in some audio to customize this template and really make it your own, right? So now let's talk about maybe you want to adjust some of the characters that we've got here too, right? Maybe you have some that you've created or you want to create a new one and add or replace. So what we can do is I can select this Lenka character and I could either if I have a preset already built out for these characters, I could come in here, click on one of them and quickly swap them out, right? Or what I could do is if I wanted to create a new one, I come over here to 3D Creator, and then I could find a character, drag that character into my canvas here, and then I would be able to edit her as is, right? So I could scale her up in size. I could come over here to my customize and I could adjust the tops, change the shoes, all those kinds of things that I could do right here in Create Studio 3, right? So again, there's many ways that you can adjust and add characters. And then again, you can also add your animations as well. So if I select her, go over to actions, I could then add a new action and I could change one of the animations to a wave, for example, right? So she goes from idle to a wave, right? So now we've added characters to our scene. And then of course you would want to adjust where you want her to be at, how you want her to act. But that is just more ways to incorporate more characters or take away characters or add characters that you've already created. All right, so one thing I do want to point out though, is let's go back to our elements text button group here. And we're going to have to adjust the timing of our elements, right? Because we shifted dialogue from inside of our recording, when I recorded up my voice, I had to shift over the animations to the right a little bit. It offset some of the elements. So we need to correct those. So that's one thing to be aware of when you're doing your customizations, right? So let's come back to this group here, which is the elements and text button group. And I'm going to expand out this timeline here a little bit here. And I'm just going to move over the Happy New Year. I'm going to move over both of these, right? Both of these little groups, and I'm going to adjust them here. So and I'm also going to delete this animation here so my characters don't disappear on me. So I've got them there, and then they will disappear as soon as these guys drop in, right? So I can then come here and let's go ahead and with my 3D character selected, I can come out here to motion, go to out, position, and choose bottom. And then now my characters will then dip out for me, right? So we have a nice little animation here, and I will have to go back to our template here. And here I will have to do the same thing. I'll adjust this out to here, and I'll adjust our images here, right? So that these guys can come in and everything will be nice and hunky-dory, right? We can actually bring these back a little bit closer. So again, it's just about finding the right timing for your sequences, for your template, and adjusting it accordingly depending on how long your file types become, right? All right, so now I'm going to navigate back to the main timeline and show you how to quickly edit the template as a whole really fast. All right, so I'm going to click on the template group here, and under settings, you can change the background color. So if I put my cursor over the background here, I can select it. Then I can move my color wheel here to maybe find this blue, and you can navigate to any colors that fit your needs, right? Then from there, if you want to change the text for your Happy New Year on the fly, you can go to text 1 here, change out the name of your Happy New Year message. Or if you want to change and personalize it for yourself, you can change out the person's name there and put your own name. And then you can replace it with an own image of whatever it is that you import in. So I'll replace it with my image there, right? So again, I've quickly customized that even more. Now what I can do if I want to go and replace some of the icons that we have here, we can select on our elements group here, and you'll see it opens up our images here. And here's where you can replace any of those elements from there as well. So again, a really cool template that you can use for New Year's to really send messages to family, friends, to clients that you think would benefit from something like this. So again, hopefully you got some really cool quick tips out of here. Can't wait to see what you create. And I'll catch you on the next tutorial.